Y'all, this woman drove all the way to Houston expecting to get her hair done, and the braider refused her at the appointment. And honestly, stories like this are becoming way too common in the beauty industry. So while I beat my face like Beyonce and give y'all this soft glam transformation, we need to talk about why beauty services are starting to feel so exhausting to everyday women because the prices are so high and the attitudes are worse and people are tired of it.
This is my first time getting my hair done since getting a big chop, and I'm so excited. I'm back home, and I honestly cannot believe that this happened to me. So the owner of the salon reached out to me last year, the end of last year, but I was still locked, so I couldn't get them to do my hair.
Oh no, what is going on? Like, she just went and her hair is not done. What's going on with this story, you guys? We gotta see what's going on. Okay, why her hair is halfway done? We need to see what's really going on. And so far, she have said that the owner of the braiding salon had contacted her. So we're gonna see what is the situation and what happened.
So after I cut my hair, and I feel like it was finally long enough for me to get it done. So I reached out to her and I was like, hey, are you still interested in collabing? She said, yes.
Her hair is not even short. I mean, you can grab her hair to do the style she want, which is the boho style. So I don't understand why it's a big issue so far.
Came in today, Thursday. I brought my own hair. I brought the QVR Afro Bulk hair, and I showed the girl at the front my inspo pic. Once I showed her the inspo pic, she was like, okay. She had me fill out their influencer agreement, and she matched me with a stylist.
So I hopefully that they did take out something for her with the price, because we already did a video how much boho costs, like $300 to $500, $300 to $500, and she brought her own hair. So I hopefully they took something off.
So when I sat down in her chair, she kind of looked at me, and I think she said it to the other lady. I don't know if she said it in English. I can't remember. But somehow I was like getting the impression that she felt like my hair was too short. So I was like, oh, is it too short?
So are you telling me that they wasn't able to grip her hair and do the style that she want? Because that's how this is how it sounds so far, because this is crazy. Why would you imply and say that you can do someone's hair and you're not able to do it?
Like, no, we just have to blow dry it. So I said, okay. And she started to pick it out. The other lady came over with a blow dryer, even though she blew dry my hair dry. That's not what we're talking about. She did these. She was like, well, how's the sizing? And so when I looked at the sizing, one, they're bigger than the inspo pic, and two, this knot. I wasn't a fan of the knot.
See, I miss the old school days that you remember used to go to their salon and look at their portfolio, the styles. These people don't know how to do hair at all. People just want money. They just want money, money, money. What kind of braiding style was that? Like, that could have been done better. And that's why I said, like, why did you tell her that you all can do the boho braids for her and knowing that y'all wasn't able to do it?
And so I asked, does it have to start with a knot? And she was like, I can't do knotless. Your hair is too short. I can't do knotless. And I said, oh, okay. Then the other lady in the back was like, oh, well, you could do knotless. It's just going to be more expensive. So I'm doing an influencer collaboration, so I don't really care how much it costs. I'm already just only doing this a hairstyle in exchange for a video, which is very, 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 very much lower than how much I charge for a video. The lady is saying she can't do it without a knot. The other lady says she can do it knotless. So the other lady comes up here, and I guess this is the knotless one.
What the hell is that? I'm sorry, excuse my language, but what is that, y'all? I know I see plenty of girls on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, they can do better than that. What is that? These people, all y'all had to do is really just braid her hair, her real hair, and then y'all could
one. And so at this point, I'm asking them, like, okay, do y'all feel like my hair is too short? And they're like, no, it's not too short. And the other lady just kept saying, I can't do it knotless. I can't do it knotless.
See, I'm mad because that was unprofessional on their part, because this content creator did ask them and was very specific, can you do boho braids? They saying yes. So why you're not asking questions, okay, how long is your hair? And blase blase, you have color.
And so at that point, my anxiety is already through the roof, because you know how, like, you're trying to explain to someone what you want and you're feeling like a little hesitation, a little kickback. I'm feeling anxious. So I called my sister, who is a cosmetologist, and asked her for her opinion. And I asked her, if they do my whole head with this knot, is it gonna look crazy? And my sister was like, no, it won't look crazy, but it won't look natural.
Correct. So it's not gonna look natural. I don't know what that is. I just don't understand what they was trying to do, trying to achieve. But why are you gonna have a braiding salon and your stylist don't know how to do hair? That is crazy to me.
Want it to look. And then she called out that these are way bigger than I wanted.
See, honestly, I think I would have just got up and left, because, or I just tell them, no, thank you. Because you supposed to know what you're doing. And if I'm showing you a picture of how I want my hair, then that's how I want it. There's no expectations around it. Where are you?
So at that point, the lady was like, well, we can do it knotless. It's going to be more expensive. And I'm thinking they're going to go talk to the people and let them know, like, it doesn't matter the cost or whatever. So they say they're going to come back. And then a man who was at the front, he said he was the manager. He came over, and I forgot to say, when I came in, the owner came over. She was a very sweet lady. She introduced herself and she asked me to do a transition TikTok with her.
Okay, so I feel like with the owner, they in her clients, I mean not clients, but her workers are playing around. But she should have just been honest. Like, she didn't have nobody that was used to braiding short hair. They just, medium length hair.
Of a TikTok like mine before. And then she went away. So she said she was going to come back at the end. So at this point, the manager man comes over and he's like, hey, I'm the manager. I just want to see, like, what's the problem? And I'm taken aback because I didn't know we had a problem. So I was like, oh, there's no problem. I'm just trying to see if they can do it without the knot.
They can't, because it wouldn't be a big issue. And, making it seem like she's wrong, and she's not. She just wanted to ask and wanted to know, could you do it? If you couldn't, you guys can do another style. But however, people don't want to. People just want
and if they can do it smaller. And so he's like, oh, okay. And he walks away. So I'm sitting there for a couple minutes and nobody, the stylist walked away, he walked away. So I'm just kind of sitting there. So then the young lady,
see, they didn't want her to show out in there. That's what that was. Because why would you walk away from her? Because you are supposed to make sure that everyone is satisfied and happy, and get them in and get them out. And you making a big argument, and your stylist supposed to know what to do.
was like, hi, they want me to come tell you that we're no longer interested in proceeding with the collaboration because we can't ensure that it'll turn out correctly.
Bingo, that's all they had to say, because they wasting her time and energy and money, because that's all it could have been said. Like, well, the stylists here, they weren't trained to learn how to braid.
And so I was like, oh, okay, is there another style that I should do or what? And she repeated, we're no longer interested in proceeding with the collaboration. And I didn't realize she was saying, like, okay, wrap this up. And so I was like, so you want me to leave? And she was like, we're no longer interested in proceeding with the collaboration. And I am sitting there with my mouth wide open, like, this cannot be happening to me.
And unfortunately, it did happen to her. That was very sad. They left her there. She had to pack up her own items, her hair and everything. Nobody didn't help. They were just looking at her. And, it is sad, because it's like, okay, I'm going to the salon. I can get my hair done, feel good about myself. And it's kind of like put you in a hole. Like, you want to support Black owned businesses too. And then it just is like a big slap in your face, because, people be unprofessional. People can't be on time. People want to charge all this money, but it's mostly the respect. And with this content creator, I felt really bad because it's like she did all of this. She bought her own hair on QVR. It's not expensive. I mean, it's not cheap. It's very expensive. And she drove there for them to do her hair. But unfortunately, it didn't come out the way she wanted it to be. The beauty industry sucks. It really does. But it's also, you have to always answer questions if they're not going to apply it or say anything. It's your position to ask.
My name is Jalida and I'm the owner of the salon. This inquiry that you're seeing about a client that came in for us to braid her hair using QVR hair, but her hair was short, so we told her you cannot get knotless, you can get box. We started off the service, she was okay with the box, and then she gets to call the sister who is a licensed cosmetologist. Now that's where the entire twist started. The person that was on phone.
Those didn't look like box braids to me, in my honest opinion, because they was halfway done. It looked like they was twists, like you all was trying to do like Senegalese twists. But yeah, she just asked her sister because she wanted to make sure that's how it's supposed to look.
Stylist. If you know me as the woman that will protect the client and also a stylist. If the stylists are wrong, I acknowledge it, but let me tell you, we have all the receipts, and if you need them, I'll bring them. The person started video calling, being on phone like this, with the person claiming to be, oh, I know hair, then started being disrespectful, commanding our stylist, you don't know how to.
I don't think she would say that, or her sister would say that. I don't know, but I just have a feeling that I don't think they would say that.
When it gets to that moment, we stop a service.
Well, I probably want to say that the person who's doing her hair, they mislead and said something wrong, and they agreed to that assignment. But I don't think she would say that. Oh, y'all don't know how to braid. I don't think they would say that. I think that's a bunch of BS, and at the same time, you have to be professional. And I don't feel like her sister said anything like that. She did say if you can't do knotless, can you please do my box braids? I still want to do the collaboration with you.
Into the lies that she posted in her latest video. Watch the old video to my sister was being rude and that's why they didn't want to continue. That is a lie. That is just a plain out lie. In the video, she said that my sister told them they didn't know how to braid. That also was a lie. Like, I just can't even believe a business owner would create lies like this. And this type of going back and forth is not even my MO. So I'm not going to continue after this.
Yes, because I can tell that the owner was trying to be sneaky and malicious. This is my opinion, because you're whispering and you're saying this, but I really truly believe this content creator, because I don't believe she would do anything like that. She was just asking a question because her sister is a cosmetology, and her sister probably was out somewhere, or she probably was not in town, but she was probably out of town. So she just asked her, and it irritated them. It made them upset because they know that they wasn't doing her hair right. And that has happened to me. I know my mother told me, no, let's go. Don't worry about it. Because a lot of them don't know how to braid. They just be there in the shop. So, yes, it is going to take time for shorter hair. Many girls I see on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, once again, that young ladies that have short hair like that, they can do it. I don't know what's the big problem, but I hope you guys did enjoy my Beyonce inspired Met Gala 2026 makeup tutorial. And you guys, please don't forget to hype my new video up, and also go support me for my SD shop. I have the Mother's Day, I have the Met Gala lip combo. So please go support your girl, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.